Nothing like a warm summer afternoon at Petco Park in San Diego. Today, it's Game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Diego Padres. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Dinelson Lamet will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 110.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Gene Segura standing in. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. One out, nobody on. Segura behind on a 1-2 count. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's gone 5 for 13. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
The left fielder, number 25.
Now it'll be Austin Meadows. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch.
1-0.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
2-0 count. Here it comes. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Two pitch is fouled away. Now a throw over to first. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. 2 out with the man at first. Runners off for second.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
1 left for Philadelphia. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Vince Velasquez is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, I call Vince Velasquez V squared, and he's a really good pitcher. 4-pitch mix, fastball, slider, curveball, changeup. 95 to 97 with a fastball with a lot of late life. Quality pitcher.
Here's Will Myers. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch.
Nope.
Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
2-1 now.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Marte going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 3rd, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Padres down in order. Still no score. So now into the box is Willie Adames, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. And now the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hosmer might try to make a play on it.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Popped him up. Nola is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So here is Didi Gregorius. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now to the plate, Manny Machado. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Baseman, Manny Machado.
First pitch on the way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. His lifetime line against Velasquez, just a 1-for-12 career line. Now the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And foul. Looking at his career totals, Hosmer carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Pitch on the way. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are two on with one away now.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Austin.
So runners at first and second here with one away, and that brings up Austin Nola. From the belt, the pitch, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper is there, two down. Jurickson Profar digs in next. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. Fastball well outside. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now. One and two. Here it is. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Now 2 and 2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3 and 2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Here's the 2 and 2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Padres leave a pair. We'll move to the third with no score. Now at the plate is JT Realmuto. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch of the AB now. And it looks like that'll put him into the hit column here as this is into left field, a base hit.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Stepping in now, Vince Velasquez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Realmuto gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Here's Starling Marte. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 delivery. Fastball just off the inside corner.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1-2 now. Third inning, no score to this point. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He comes into this one at 248, and even 20 home runs and 55 driven in. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. 1-2. Here it is. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. From the stretch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We've played 2.5, no score on MLB Network. Bottom of the third now, and next will be the pitcher, Dinelson Lamet.
No pitcher, Dinelson.
First delivery to him.
Lamet.
The 1-0.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Here now the 2-2. pulls this one in the air out to left. Meadows has it, and there's one away. One away, and here's the 2013 American League Rookie of the Year, the power-hitting Will Myers. Now the first pitch.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Into the box, Trent Grisham. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey! No ball, 2 strikes.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Harper is camped under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Bouncer up the middle, fielded cleanly, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. So now to the plate, Willie Adames. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 1-1. Popped him up. Hosmer trying to get there. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. A solo shot here to left, number 14 on the season, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor, and we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Two and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutchen is under it. And he makes the play to end the inning. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Now at the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike 1. And there's ball 1. The 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. So 1 down, no one aboard. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. First pitch of the AB on its way. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Fastball too high, ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Hosmer.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. From the stretch. Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
A bouncer to the left side. Adames picks it up. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least 1 out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And 2-2. Machado over at second. Hosmer is over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Next to hit, Austin Nola. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Now the first pitch. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Hit out towards second. Gregorius has it. On to first, and the Padre threat goes by the boards as that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. They still trail 1-0. Now to the plate, here is JT Realmuto, singled in his last at-bat.
The catcher, JT.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Realmuto hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Full count, 3-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Standing in now, Vince Velasquez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next, it'll be Starling Marte, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. On its way is pitch number 75, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Strike two swinging just out in front of the slider.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get a knock.
2-2 the count. Liner towards second. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. In now, Gene Segura, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Marte off for second. Pitch inside, the throw not in time. He's in there at second. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Into the corner and slicing foul. The set and the 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. Full count now, 3-2. High in the air down the right field line. Myers is under it. And that retires the side. Phillies strand 1, but they're on top 1-0. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
For the Padres.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Second baseman, Jurickson. Road ball.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Right side, but it's well foul. 1-2, here it comes. Now a flare out toward right center. There to take it is Gregorius for the first down.
The batter.
So next to bat will be Dinelson Lamet. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. A great pitch there, as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
So here's Will Myers, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Myers awaiting the 1-0.
Nope, that's a ball.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So now to the plate, Bryce Harper. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Now that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
Chopper foul. Here comes the 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
At the plate, Austin Meadows. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Willie Adames will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1, here it comes. On the ground to third. Machado has it, and that's the second out. Digging in next, Rhys Hoskins. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Meadows at second with 2 down. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Ready with the 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Fouled away. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And it's fouled away.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Myers. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. One left for Philadelphia, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Digging in now for San Diego, Trent Grisham. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Segura in foul ground, 1 away. So 1 away in the inning, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League East to see where the Phils find themselves entering play today. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Count even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as they retire their man here for the second out. Now to bat, Manny Machado. It was a walk in his last trip.
Machado.
First pitch of the AB now.
Whoa, that's down. Two balls, no strike.
2-0 count, the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. To the left side, but it's well fouled.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Harper looks up onto the party porch and gone. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And with it, the Padres have drawn even at 1 run apiece.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Up next to the Padres,
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
The 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2 pitch. And that's down into left center for a base hit. Hosmer around first, on his way to second now. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. At the plate now, Andrew McCutchen. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom 3rd of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. All even now at 1-1. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Joe Musgrove is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. And now, Didi Gregorius. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Didi Gregorius.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
The 1-1. Sliced hard on the ground, taken in by Machado, and the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Next, here is JT Realmuto. A hit in 2 tries so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that pitch down.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here it comes. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
3-2, full count. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
The batter.
Man, this throw is nowhere close. As we take a look at it, you could see it sail high and down the right field line of the bag. Not sure he rushed the throw or he just lost the grip as it left his hand, but he's not going to be happy with himself about that throw.
George Springer will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. First pitch on its way. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. The batting average down in the low 210s. 8 home runs, 39 driven in. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Phillies strand 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Ranger Suarez gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 55.
That'll bring up Austin Nola. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Austin Nola.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a
10.
swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it. So it's a backwards K for him.
Here's Jurickson Profar as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he misses 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Tommy Pham will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. From the stretch as he'll take a look at ball one. The average coming in at 266, 7 homers and 16 RBIs. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Meadows moving back, still going back. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. 2 runs on the board after the home run by Tommy Pham. 8th home run on the season for him, and it gives the Padres a 3-1 lead.
Well, as we take a look here, you can see it ran up high in the zone. Against other hitters, that might have been okay. But against this guy, no way. That's his happy zone, and he drove it right out of here.
The right fielder, number 4.
Into the box now, Will Myers. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. You could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
A 1-2 count to Will Myers. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
To the plate now, Trent Grisham. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Standing in now, Fernando Tatis Jr., as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now 3-1 Friars. Joely Rodriguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in Gene Segura.
The third baseman, number 2, Gene Segura.
First offering on its way, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. And stepping in, Bryce Harper, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch of the AB now.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
That's a ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
The 2-0. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So now to the plate, Austin Meadows.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Over to first, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still trail it here 3-1. Kyle Crick is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Manny Machado. He went deep last time up.
That last at bat, Manny V, a changeup right down the middle of the plate. Listen, this guy's got a great changeup, but he can't afford to keep throwing it middle like he did that last at bat. If he does, this guy might be hitting back-to-back jacks.
First pitch coming, here it is. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Hosmer.
Stepping in now, Eric Hosmer. Pulled toward right center field. Marte's after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next to dig in, Andrew McCutchen. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The next 0-2 misses. That's ball 1. Count still at 1-2. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Skied into very shallow right. Harper has a read on it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, and it's still 3-1. Emilio Pagan comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Hit in the air down the right field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Into the box, Rhys Hoskins, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Lifetime against this particular arm, just a 1 for 9. And he falls behind 0-2. From the stretch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately. There's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. And this one's in the dirt. Goes to third with it. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it, too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, that curveball just doesn't look to have the same snap on it that it normally does. Both of those last 2 have been pretty flat, and that's a pitch he relies on coming in out of the bullpen.
A payoff pitch one more time. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And good awareness behind the plate as he'll make the quick basket catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Bryson Stott will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes, they worked deep, and both were in command of the game. It really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun game to watch.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Friars jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Joe Musgrove wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Ranger Suarez takes the loss, only his 1st of the year. Emilio Pagan earns the save out of the bullpen, his 24th on the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line.